Hi, this is Zach here with the US Chartbreakers here at Zach's Traders Cafe for Monday, the 23rd of October. Starting off with the S&P, which is not looking very happy at the moment. We broke back below the old neckline support, 43.30. We're now testing the September support area towards 42.20. Looking for this market to at least head back down to 41.85, which is the floor of that falling trend channel from the beginning of July. Below that, difficult to see how this market can avoid a move down towards 4,000, given the time of year it is, but I suppose we would find the low in the next 2 or 3 weeks max, but obviously every year is different. On the upside, really want to see back above 43.30 before we can even start to think of this market being potentially a turnaround situation. Moving on to the stocks, which are all obviously bullish and looking rather better than the S&Ps at the moment. Rising trend channel base here at Aeglea Biotherapeutics after that massive unfilled gap to the upside that we had back at the end of June. Great consolidation there, and it'd be nice to see the shares remain above the $11 area, which is the floor of that June rising trend channel ahead of a move to $24. Maybe as soon as the end of next month. We've got a rising 50-day line as well, and that suggests that we could get a break of the resistance line there from July at 14.75 as soon as the next couple of weeks. Next up is stock which I looked at last week, and it's back again for more A.K.A. brands, and nice broadening triangle base here, top of the triangle there towards $10. That's what we're shooting for at the moment. Hopefully by the end of next month, maybe even sooner than that. And the view here is that while we're above the old resistance from August, September around $7, we should see a move towards 10 rather quickly, i.e. 2 weeks or less. Another recent favourite in the form of Cervomed, and here the picture is of a wide rising trend channel which has been in place since the start of the year. Top of that channel currently heading to $16, which is where we expect the shares to be by the end of next month. And the view is that the longer they stay above the old turn of the year resistance around $10, the quicker $16 could be by the end of next month, or obviously a bit sooner than that. On to Harpoon, which I covered last week, and obviously a memorable name there. Here you can see that we're in a little bull flag either side of the 50-day moving average, the blue line there. And that's around the $6 level. Above that, looking for the top of the broadening triangle from the beginning of April, as high as $12 by the end of next month. And we really want to see the share stay on the right side of the $6 handle. Next contender is coming up, and here you can see that Lipella is has been breaking that line of resistance and that falling trend channel from back in March. The level in question around $2.20. Above that, we're looking for up to $4 by the end of next month. Otherwise, below that, we have the risk of a test of the 50-day line around $1.75. We really want that to hold ahead of a potential move to $4 by the end of next month. MoneyLion is featured here quite a few times, and we can see on the daily chart that why that may be the case. Rising trend channel base there since February. We bounced off the floor of the channel around $17.80, and above that we're looking for ultimately as high as $36 perhaps by the end of the year. There is a line of resistance in place from the September peak, so I really want to see the $21.60 area broken ahead of a move towards $35 or $36 over the course of the rest of 2021. But a nice turnaround there on MoneyLion over the recent past. Another recent repeat is coming up, and it's Neuropace. Always looked pretty good, but the good thing about the latest price action is we bounced off the old February resistance around $6. Above $6, looking for a simple retest of the August-September resistance at $9 plus, and ultimately as high as the $11 or $12 area, which is the top of a rising trend channel from the summer of 2022. Next situation is coming up and is worth a look, and we've had quite a few looks at this already. Got the situation at Palatin Technologies. Here you can see that we've got a broadening triangle base, and that's been in place since April, above the 50-day line, up $2, looking for up to $3.20 by the end of next month. What looks like a reasonably straightforward turnaround situation. The last few are coming up next. The first one is of interest in the sense that you can see that Reviva's bounced off the floor of a falling wedge. That was around the $3.80 level. Above that, looking for at least $5.50 by the end of next month. Perhaps even sooner than that, given the sharp rebound that we had at the end of last week. The acid test will be a break of the 50-day line around $4.70. Recent really good mover has been the next one, Sky Harbour. Beautiful turnaround here, saucer reversal, and the handle breakout that we had last week through the $6.60 level. Above that, looking for $8.50 by the end of next month or even sooner. Obviously, that retests the resistance of earlier this year. Not so happy in terms of the current price action at Tesla. Here we managed to gap down through the floor of the falling trend channel there at $240. Below that, there has been the risk of a move down to $190 at the floor of that falling trend channel from June. The key here now will be to see whether we have a bear trap or any other kind of jiggery-pokery around the $212 level, the low of August. If we can get back above that relatively quickly, then we could be out of jail. But the overall bull trap gap reversal and the lower lows that we've had since the summer suggest that it'll be difficult to get out of a $190 target on the downside, even if we bounce from there. Finishing off with Universal Security Instruments, and here we've had a nice turnaround through the 50-day line around $2.45 and through the recent resistance at $2.70, above $2.70. We're looking for $3.60 by the end of next month or even sooner within a rising trend channel from the end of last year. That's it from me today. More updates tomorrow.